guys, Vico here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to World of Warships. If you're watching this, I'm currently on vacation right now. I scheduled this for a release mid-September just to tide you guys over until I get back at the end of September. We have Black Fox here in the Yubari, and I wanted to showcase some of the highlights of the Yubari, what's good about it, what's not. This is a patron-sponsored post. If you're interested in sponsoring the channel, please check out my Patreon link in the card above and in the video description below. So, the Yubari, what's good about it? I would say it's just the anti-aircraft defense. Outstanding aircraft defense. Not as good as the Cleveland, but if you consider it a discount Cleveland, it'll do the job. The torpedoes are okay. The firing arc on the torpedoes is only from the rear of the Yubari in this premium ship, instead of an excellent side-to-side arc from bow to stern. The guns are okay. They fire decent, but there's only 4 turrets with 2 guns each. I'm sorry, 2 turrets with 4 guns each. So what is Black Fox doing in the Yubari here? Well, it is a fast ship. The rudder shift is good, the top speed is good, but it's best to stay with the fleet, I guess. If you look at the map, some ships went to the north, and they're going to try to contest A. That is A. Yes. Or C. But he's going to the south to try to contest this side. There's obviously more spotted ships. Out in the front in the Yubari, that's not really a good idea. There's really no armor to speak of, but he's using this land here, this island, as cover here on the Solomon Islands map. So, the guns, as discussed, he is going to make these guns sink for a while with no return shots. And there's a few replay bugs, you'll have to forgive me. So making these guns sing, letting his team take the soak up the damage for him while he harasses them with HE spam. So then his opposite number comes around the corner here, around the island here, and like I said earlier, you don't want to expose yourself too much in a Yubari. High explosive from all ships will do significant damage, but Black Fox isn't really being focused as much as other players on his team. So he's going to try to make these guns sing. Sorry for the replay bug from time to time. But what I haven't noticed is that all the enemy aircraft from the 2 carriers on the enemy team have not really done much on this end of the map. But if you look up at the cap to the north, the flank is falling. And it looks like most of the action is down here, but Black Fox is going to turn about in addition to his 2 other buddies in his division. There's not much that they can do here if they stay out in the open exposed, especially this far away from that island to be used as cover. But he hasn't been shot once so far, and he's still putting effective high explosive fire into ships. So they're all clustered together, trying to focus their fire, and essentially turning tail and getting out of here. Takes a peek to the north to see what's going on. The middle cap is lost, and the north, the team to his team on the north, they're all coming to the center of the map. So essentially, a pincer movement from the red team, not going too well. So what are the options here? Run away. They're down 2 in comparison to the Reds that haven't lost a ship so far. Black Fox is doing very well, having not been shot, and constant HE spam to the best targets to focus. The rest of his friendly team on the south end are trying their best. What I'm a little disappointed about is the lack of aircraft carrier support. However, once the game gets near the end, you'll see the lack of aircraft carrier support on the enemy team as well. So this comes down to who got to the caps first, who focused fire the best. But Black Fox is really the hero of his team so far, putting damage after damage after damage into ships, harassing them with high explosive fire, in comparison to the battleships on his team who really should be out front. But the counter-argument to that is, well, you can be out front in a battleship, but you have 2 battleships and a cruiser right in the front, and if they focus, you're done, especially with armor piercing into citadels. So it's just, it is what it is. The enemy team came to this side first. The cap is lost, so it's time to get out of there. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the replay and go to where Black Fox moves a little bit closer. Black Fox has moved up to the middle of the map here, and the whole team has tried to take care of what they can salvage here in the mid-range here. I just want you to see the anti-aircraft fire versus the torpedoes. So he's going to try to take back Cap B here, and his anti-aircraft fire is going off. This is where the enemy aircraft carriers makes a mistake. Do not target a Yubari if you don't know if their anti-aircraft cooldown has gone off. He launches his torpedoes, slows the ship down, knowing that the torpedo bomber's coming in. Turns to the left to avoid the torpedoes. Now, despite the slow torpedoes from the Yubari, great kill there. And he narrowly misses narrowly misses the Yubari with that torpedo spread there. So he's right in the middle, being focused on his right from a battleship, in addition to anti-aircraft fire. So, like I said, do not go after a Yubari with planes if you're certain, unless you're certain that the anti-aircraft fire hasn't gone down. I can't emphasize that enough. You're going to lose planes. I think Black Fox takes down 15 planes. Not the best, given his situation, but these anti-aircraft fire from a Yubari is not only good for self-defense, but to protect other battleships. That was a bad move from the carriers on the enemy team to go after the Yubari when there's some nice, fat, juicy battleships off to the northwest, but that's fine. Now that he's under cover here from an island on the left and an island on the right, he's going to go ahead and cap B, avoiding the spam from the cruiser over there, in addition to, I think he's about to take a nasty bomber hit from a dive bomber. Taking down another aircraft. Looking to the right to make sure he's okay. He's under cover right now, no problem. Not spotted. His whole team is back to the spawn where they started. So he's going to have to do something in order to try to salvage this game, given how they are down more ships than the Reds. Looking to set up a torpedo shot in case someone comes around the corner. He doesn't see anything. And a wild Langley appears. Might as well try to load torpedo spam into the Langley, but nope. Someone else has something to say about it. He's going to take a nasty hit right here. Ooh. And then launches his torpedoes. Pardon the torpedo, the replay bug with the torpedo aim. I believe those connect. There's the nasty dive bomber hit I was telling you about. And he puts out the fire. No, he does not. He's on a cooldown, so his health is dwindling down. 30 seconds. I'm sorry. It's hard to see here. Yeah, 9 seconds left on the cooldown. Torpedoes connect. He is not going to have to worry about that guy anymore. He can now focus on the Langley. Arcing it around, putting fire into the Langley. And pretty much here, it's just HE spam for the Langley. So he's making short work of the Langley, and his torpedoes take care of that business. Now, all 3 caps are lost. It's 4 on 4. What can they do to salvage the situation? Well, you can try to hunt the other carrier, but where is he? He's not spotted yet. Might as well go try to cap, as stated there in game chat. It is online gaming. People aren't happy. Well, the other carrier is in fact spotted. What can you do? He's in the cap, the carrier's out. You can try to cap by points, but 877 to 140, now at 880 to 140, there's not much you can do except farm damage at this point. Unless you can take that carrier down, it's just not enough. With all 3 capture points that high in the game, it's just damage farming at this point. There were a few mistakes made by Black Fox here in the Yubari, but like I said earlier, he is definitely the hero of this game, salvaging what he could and carrying, but not carrying hard enough. Simple HE spam against the enemy carrier to keep his planes from going up, unless he's out by now, I'm not sure. At least he wasn't camping the back immobile like his the Langley was. This guy's actually moving around, which is a smart play. He should have stayed with his team instead of going around to the other side. A little bit more HE spam. Now Black Fox is about to be shot at in a minute from his stern. Any minute now. I believe he takes this guy out first and gets the kill. Any minute. Okay, there. Now he's getting shot at from behind. Like I said, there's just not much you can do. But the biggest lesson learned, if you're a carrier player, don't spam planes at a Yubari. Just don't. Unfortunately, this is a defeat. Sadly, he gets shot at the very last second. But 322,000 credits, 98,000 damage. Overall, not bad. I know this wasn't the best replay. I just wanted to get something to you quick while I was on vacation, something to tide you over. And until next time, guys, I'll see you out there.